Spring bulk day 4, baby. Today, we're mixing the freaking creatine. We got 2 cups of coffee made. And, boys, it's shoulder day, all right? We're going to hit some rambunctiously stupid heavy overhead press, okay? We're going to hit like a Tom Platt style. No, I mean, maybe, but who knows? I mean, I'll just see how I feel. And then, we're going to hit some freaking, I don't know, rear delt. Well, actually, we'll probably hit rear delts first because my front delts are already like overpowering my rear delts. But we're going to start off with rear delts. We're going to get in about probably however many sets feels good. I usually do like 4 sets just because that feels really good. Even though I do like lower volume better generally. So get a nasty, rambunctious pump. Okay, get a nice, good range of motion. Go heavy. Right? I'm not afraid to go heavy on the rear delt machine. All right, the rear delt fly. A lot of people are afraid to go heavy on everything. I would just challenge you and say, hey, I'm going to go heavy, right? Like, I'll give you an example. Dumbbell wrist curls, dude. I could do 100 on the dumbbell wrist curl for like 5 reps each arm, right? You guys can watch my back day video, my most recent one, if you don't believe me. And the thing is, a lot of people go, oh, bro, you know, you're not going to grow or you're going to do this or that. But, dude, the guy who's wrist curling 35, right? His forearms aren't going to be as big as the guy who's wrist curling 100 with the same form. You know what I'm saying? And I guess my point is, don't be afraid to go heavy on anything. Like, don't follow a stigma like, oh, you should go light for this exercise or you should go heavy. Like, no. Do like what you want to do. Be as strong as you want to be. And if you want to if you say I want to do 120 pounds on the wrist curl, you could do 120 pounds on the wrist curl. You just got to train for it, progressively overload it, prioritize it in your training. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And I do prioritize it, which is kind of weird, but I put wrist curls first on my back day. So, and I don't really know why I do that, to be honest, because I don't think my forearms are lacking. I just really want a big wrist curl. Kind of stupid, I guess, but it's fun. So, anyway, after rear delt flies, overhead press, like I already talked about, and then we're going to hit some side raises seated. Oh, what the heck? Shoulders have like residual, like burn feeling. I'm not sure why, because I didn't do anything for them, or at least anything noteworthy. Okay, I guess I was doing like jumping jacks yesterday a lot on the trampoline, so that might have actually made my shoulders slightly sore, but that won't affect today's workout. And then tricep push down. So we might even do something different, boys. We might even do something different here. I think what I'm going to do is rear delt flies, right? Then tricep push downs, then overhead press, then side raises in that order. So anyway, we're going to slam down this creatine. We're going to slam down this coffee. I'm going to like make a fancy cut to it so that way you guys can conveniently watch. I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. That song stuck in my head. I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American. Fight for what's right. Fight for your life. Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American. Do 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 do. Here's why you should eat Kodiak cakes. Okay. Kodiak cakes are tasty especially if you put chocolate chips in them, man. And honestly, it's just a good base layer for your pre-workout carbs, right? I mean, listen, I just proved that I don't need a base layer to put my carbs on. I could just down them straight, but most people won't be able to do that because they're too scared. You know, you're too scared to drink syrup. I mean, what are you, not a man? Boys, that was a successful flip. I no longer get scared of flipping pancakes. I've overcome my biggest fear. And, yeah, boys, I'm gonna freaking slug this coffee.
Hey, did you make my thing, buddy?
Do you want it now?
Yeah.
What was that? Wait,
Like, what else?
why did you just say, yeah?
What'd you make me?
Nothing.
You're burning your pancake, dude.
I can't, because Joe's being dumb. Dad, give me a plate. Dad, give me a plate. All right, we're gonna rambunctiously pour syrup all over the pancake to get adequate carbohydrate intake. We're just gonna keep going for a little bit, boys. All right, there you go. I don't want to destroy it with syrup. All right, boys, I'll see you guys in the gym. All right, so the goal is to try to warm up here. We're gonna go super light. Do like, I don't know, like as many reps as it takes to get some good blood flow, because I feel a little janky right now. Feels heavy today. Gosh. We're gonna go up to 190 because that would be PR. I want to try to get like 5 reps minimum. That's kind of always my goal. But I feel like with exercises like this, you do got to be careful. You got to consider some things. So when you go for a weight that you could only get for 5 reps on a rear delt fly, what happens is sometimes your rhomboids can take over if it's too heavy. And I'd rather get 5 reps in a strict manner than 5 reps just pulling back as hard as I can on this specific exercise because I want the rear delts to be the main driver. But at the same time, there's something to be said about just driving your freaking entire posterior backward. You know what I'm saying? And getting massive amounts of activation in the rear delts and everything. And to me, that's probably what's gonna happen today. So, I mean, obviously I'm gonna go for a good mind-muscle connection and everything, but that's also a factor. It's on 190 right now. I'm gonna go for 205, screw it. This is what I talk about when I say pushing your limits. Do stuff that you don't think you can do, sometimes. Be smart about it. Holy crap, I'm doing rear delt flies with 205. I did not think I'd be doing that anytime soon. I would always do like, I remember I would do like 40, 50, 60, 70. Heavy was 80. Just focus on moving it back. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that was iffy. All right. I'm gonna decrease the weight to freaking 170 because it's starting to get heavy. Oh my god. It's like super heavy. Holy crap. If the weight doesn't scare you a little bit, then it's not heavy enough. What the f- Okay. That was stupid. It kept moving on me for no reason.
It's the max stack, so we'll see what happens. Alright, my shoulder feels pretty silly, so I'm gonna do some blood flow work, get some rotator cuff movements in.
No, just arms. I just don't. You taking his arms? That's something. Not really though. It's natural.
Alright boys, shoulder day is complete. And we got a little bit of triceps too. I just did 2 sets for triceps, nothing crazy. And definitely feel like my shoulders tweaked a little bit, but I know why. Those preacher curls really screwed me up on the left arm. I felt something pop, but I just kept pushing, which isn't really a good idea. It just, you know, stuff can feel a lot worse if you make it, so I'll just probably, next time I hit back day, go with like alternating curls or just something more gentle. More contraction, position focus, because I feel like when you take, you know, your joints in an extreme angle, right, like preacher curls, all the tension's really at the bottom half, right? You kind of have to generate force through your shoulder a lot more, and it just feels weird. And if you do it the wrong way, you can get hurt. I mean, the same thing goes with other extreme angles. Like I find for me, that for whatever reason, most contracted position movements for my shoulders tend to really hurt the joint. So again, it's different extreme positions. So and also really stretched positions where there's a lot of tension in the stretch. So I don't know. But anyway, this pump looks ridiculous, not gonna lie. I call this the maple syrup pump. Looks a lot cooler when it's zoomed in. All right, I call this the maple syrup pump. All right, boys. That was a pretty solid pump check. Got a little low exposure going on in the camera. And believe it or not, the low exposure mode looks more accurate to what I see in real life. For whatever reason, my camera tends to take up all the light and like make everything look super bright, when in reality, like the only thing that's really bright in real life is that big light above me. But my actual figure and everything doesn't look super, like even right now with low exposure on, my freaking physique still looks brighter than it does in real life. So for a while, what I would do is instead of doing low exposure, I would just increase like the shadows and the contrast in my posing videos, just so it could be more accurate. But that was because I would always forget to turn on low exposure, and then once I finally remembered, it just stuck with me. So anyway, boys, I hope my shoulder feels better soon. Stuff like this is just annoying, you know. It takes time to recover, it takes energy, but I'll 100% get through it. Not a big deal. And I'll also say this about the posing session. I was experimenting there with the classic side tricep, which I didn't even know was a pose. Okay, I need to learn the classic poses, but it's kind of like, from my understanding, where you like focus on more of like a front profile rather than the side profile, right? Which honestly, like right now, this looks insane with a pump. But yeah, so instead of like getting the hamstring dropping low and squatting down and showing the side off, you're kind of still standing straight like this. Anyway, I will see you guys for dinner. So we got freaking dinner here, okay? Chicken, rice, and then some leftover pizza, a protein bar from freaking Costco. And I don't know if you guys can tell, I started fixing the headphones and gluing them back together for time now, because they broke whatever I spontaneously jumped on them. I don't feel like elaborating because that was so stupid and it annoyed me very, very greatly. But I had to use a different kind of glue this time, so I hope it holds up. But honestly, guys, if this doesn't work, I have one more idea, and if that doesn't work, then the headphones are screwed. But yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I sure did. I really enjoyed this video, making it and everything. And I hope you guys enjoy whatever is in store for tomorrow's video. We'll see you guys tomorrow.